If your Shopify store is stuck at 5K months, can't crack 6 figures, and you rely heavily on social media traffic, then don't post on another platform till you watch this video. Because in the next 5 minutes, I'm going to explain to you how social media posts are actually failing your store growth, and more importantly, how to fix it. And if you want my free swipe file that walks you through a 3-step process to create video ads that get 500,000 views and over 1,500 link clicks in just 30 days using a simple $30 strategy, then drop me a line down below this video and I will send it over to you. And if we have not met before, my name is Madison and I am your favorite e-com superhero that's going to help your store crack 6 figures this year with my low-key genius tips in videos like this. So, like I said, in the next 5 minutes, I'm going to explain to you why social media posts are failing your store growth and how to fix it. But I have to tell you a little story first. See, I have always been interested in making soaps and candles, but let's face it, I haven't figured it out yet. I haven't cracked the code. So when I saw a couple videos pop up on my Facebook feed that showed making really in-depth soap designs, I was mesmerized by them. I was watching this lady who ultimately sells soaps make these unbelievable soap bars, and each one of her videos was over 15 minutes long, and I would just sit there watching it, and then I'd watch the next one, the next one. Well, about my 3rd day of doing this, I was telling my mom about them. And she was talking about, oh, remember that time we bought that soap and I'd love to get more of it. And at that point, it hit me. As a marketer, I maybe am a little more sensitive to this stuff, but I had never seen an ad from this person that I had invested probably over 2 hours in watching their how-to or demonstrational videos. I thought, I've not once heard a call to action to go to her store, or even that the store link was in the description of the video. No, I just endlessly scrolled watching her content. And I thought about it. This is somebody who is highly successful in the organic reach that they get with their videos. Upwards of some videos had over 100,000 views. And I thought, if half those people watched over 25% of her video, they've invested a significant amount of time. I call that they have raised their hand. They're interested in your product. If she showed them a simple static post that had a call to action with a button to buy now, imagine the amount of people who would have bought her soaps. If 100,000 people, over half watched more than 25%, it's 50,000 people. 10%, that's 5,000 link clicks. Probably would have had more than the average 3% conversion rate on that, because they are lukewarm traffic. They've raised their hand several times. People say to me, well then, what if you make limited runs of stuff? That's fine too. Just run them to a page that says sold out. Join our email list or put your email in to get notified when we launch this again. Now you have a built-in audience that's begging you for that product. So what would I have done if I was in this person's shoes, or they called me and said, how can I get more traffic to my store? And I said, well, obviously your social media posts work. They get lots of organic reach, but let's actually capture some of those people and get them to the store. So what I would do is I would take that audience that has watched a significant portion of her videos. Since her videos are over 10 minutes, I would take 25% of them. So there's people that have watched 25% of that video, or any of her videos. Then I would show them what's called a carousel ad. 5 to 10 of her best-selling soaps. Put those through with little buttons that link directly to that product page on her store. People say, well, if you're running that as a conversion campaign, it's going to be incredibly expensive. That's why I would not run it as a conversion campaign. We already know that those people in our custom audience are interested, so I would run it as either a reach campaign or a traffic campaign. When I ran this similar concept for a friend of ours, his ad ran as a traffic ad, had 8,000 link clicks in just a month and a half. So this strategy works, and those link clicks also only cost him a penny each. So this is exactly what I would do if I was in that person's shoes. I would take my organic videos, I would still run them because they're obviously working. And then I would come through and retarget the people who have shown interest, who have raised their hand by watching more than 25% of their video with an ad that gets them to buy. And if you wanted to get more in depth with this, you could run static photo ads for the soap that was in the video, especially if you have certain soaps that are in stock, you know, constantly or almost year round, or even in different seasons. So that's exactly what I would do. And if you want to implement a similar strategy for your Shopify store to crack 6 figures this year, then drop me a line down below and I will send you my 3-step swipe file to help you get started.